as he publishes his new book about his travels in Venezuela. Sir Michael Palin is here with us in the studio now. What an amazing country to visit, because it's just a mixture of opposites, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very beautiful country, stunningly beautiful. It's got the Andes Mountains on one side, the Amazon rainforest in the south. It's got the tallest waterfall in the world. I mean, there's many superlatives about the country. Beautiful beaches, you saw in that clip there, absolutely. And there's nobody there because basically the country's politically in a mess.
Yes.
And it's very, very difficult to get there. In fact, there were only 2 airlines that were flying from Europe when we went. And now, as of 2 days ago, President Trump has closed the airspace over Venezuela. I mean, he can't do that. That's a sovereign country. But that's what he said now. I think he might be losing it a bit.
Well, or already has.
Controversial.
Fortunately, it wasn't closed when you went there because you were able to visit what is a remarkable country. And I understand was your 100th country that you visited around the world.
Yeah. That's not a lot, you know. There's about 193 countries.
But compared to the average person and the amount of countries they visit in their life, it's quite a lot more.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever catch up. There are about 50 Pacific islands that are also sort of sovereign nations. So I could just spend the rest of my life pottering around.
Just, go island hopping.
101, 102, 103, 104.
Was there a reason you chose Venezuela to mark the 100th?
No, I mean, it was coincidental that it was the 100th. What we have done, me and my team, in a lot of these recent shows for Channel 5, is to go to countries that people don't really go to for some reason, and people don't know quite why. So we've been to Iraq, where obviously they were suffering from the end of the war, North Korea, Nigeria. So it was Venezuela was another country that had terrific potential, but something has gone wrong. Yeah. And so you wanted to really find out from the people who are there how they deal with it, because there's lots of headlines in Western papers about this, that and the other. But to find out what's really happening in the country, you've got to go there and you've got to meet the people who live there.
When you watch the show, though, I think there is that moment which is... I mean, it's palpable how frightening it is, and you can see you're not quite sure what's going to happen when the police pull you to one side. Were you scared about that?
Well, sort of, yes. I always have this sort of Pollyanna-ish feeling, we'll be all right. We've been told it'll be OK. And we did have a security man with us, but there was one place where we were stopped by the police, first of all, and then sort of National Guard. And then finally in came these guys from military intelligence, all in black outfits, night goggles,
machine guns,
rifle, M16 rifles and all that. And not only were we stopped filming, they searched all our bags, and we just didn't know what we were going to do. But it had quite a happy ending, because we'd been about 9 hours in this location without filming. And he said, can we eat something sometime? So there's a lot of concentration. We'll go to a restaurant. We found this odd little restaurant where the guys with rifles sat on one table and we sat on another. And one of them found me on YouTube. He said, who is this guy? And they said, well, he's Michael Palin, he's a comedian. So they found... And what they found, strangely enough, was the interview between John Cleese and myself and the Bishop of Southwark and Malcolm Muggeridge when Life of Brian was going out.
Yes.
And we were seriously angry at the way we've been, people had talked about the film and they hadn't seen it and all that.
Remember that interview?
Yeah. Well, these guys said, he's a comedian, he's not very funny. So I said, well, look at Monty Python. So they tapped around and got Monty Python, and they found the fish-slapping dance. And that was fine. Then they realised we were not dangerous to the Venezuelan.
They holstered the M60.
Yeah, you could see their rifles shaking and all that, and sort of goggles going up.
The wrong direction.
Down. Yes, I know. Hang on. Take your finger off the trigger while you watch this. But,
And they're extraordinary scrapes. What do your family make of the fact? I mean, because, it's great. You come home and you can tell them all about it. But if I was your son or your family going, oh, Dad, really? Do you have to put yourself in a situation where you're going to get pulled over by the security police and held at gunpoint?
Well, I don't... Yeah, I mean, they've known me travelling for so long that I think they're... lack of interest. They watch other things on television. They assume Dad will get into trouble and all that. But, we all get on very well.
I'm sure.
And they do. They always maintain that they're completely unimpressed by what I do. Oh, Dad, where are you going now?
Yeah.
But I think quietly, underneath it all, there's a little bit
Incredibly
of,
proud.
little bit of respect.
Absolutely. You actually saw some of the pythons recently, didn't you, at John Cleese's premiere?
Yes.
How was that?
That's a lovely picture, by
Yeah.
the way. It's gorgeous to see
Oh, there we are.
three
My
of you
God,
together.
Yes, yeah. And that's John. He's not acting there. That's the thing. He thinks he is. He's actually dead.
He's actually...
Yeah. But anyway, it's not a very good double. No.
Was it fun, though, to see them all again?
Yes, I mean, we do keep in touch. Mostly, I see Terry Gilliam a lot because he lives nearby. And John is now back in the country, spending some more time here, not doing his travels. And he produced this little documentary film about his travels, which I don't know.
Yeah, we saw him. We had him
Did
come
you
in.
see him?
we've
Yeah.
seen it.
It's a rather touching thing because it sees John being quite funny in various parts of Europe, but it also sees how tiring it is to do that work.
Yeah.
And at some points he's quite honest about, feeling depressed and all that. So now he's here and...
He needs his mates to cheer him up, which
well,
clearly you did.
Or hold him up, one or the other.
Yeah, hold him up. Well, Fawlty Towers has now, exploded
Again,
in various
on
different
the
forms.
West End stage.
But I won't talk about that because it'll just,
No, let's not talk about
let's not.
Can we talk about your next adventure,
Yes.
though? Your 101st country. Have you got something planned yet?
Well, I always think this will be the last one. I've felt that for the last 15 years. But Channel 5, they're quite keen to do another.
I bet.
And our director's on the recce at the moment. I can't really tell you where it is because it may never happen. And therefore, but it's somewhere out east.
Somewhere out east and somewhere you've never been before?
No, somewhere I've been before.
Okay. Yeah, it's not the 101st. It'll be-
No.
It's one at the back.
Not the
catalogue.
101st country, but it's a country which is potentially fascinating. But the main thing is that I'm still doing some travelling, which I'm never quite sure that's a good thing.
And you're not slowing down and you're writing it in your diary. And
Yeah, well, I always keep a diary when I travel because I feel you go into these amazing places. You've got to try and remember what you've seen.
Yeah.
And there are always, there are things that the camera doesn't pick up, which I write in, which is what the book is really all about. It's my view of the journey. They're all... The camera never quite gets little signs you find in various parts of the world. I remember in Ethiopia, in this place, and I was lying in bed, and I suddenly saw a sign on the back of the door that said, "Snakes all night." And, well, I think it was snacks. But it wasn't. It was a bloody great snake.
And there was a great snake? All night?
All night,
All
yeah,
night.
exactly. I said,
Kept you up all night?
Oh, well, we hope that you keep going on these journeys because
do.
we love coming with you
Well,
every
thank
single
you.
time.
Thank
We
you for
love it.
sharing them with us.
Absolutely.
Well, you should do the journeys yourself next time.
At
You're
some
young,
point.
you're fit, you
He's
can
got to
deal
open
with
the
it.
airspace before we get to Venezuela.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Those
Yeah.
beaches look incredible.
They do
don't
look amazing. Sir Michael's new book, Michael Palin in Venezuela, is out now, and you can also catch up on his travel series on 5. It's beautiful.
Lovely to see you, Smug.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.